Alright, good afternoon everybody. We've got a bit of a windy, blustery day today. A little bit cloudy. We're over here at the Blimp Road public boat ramp along straightaway. There's the blimp over there. I did a video about Tarpon Keys, which is right out that way. But I'm going to do a video today just highlighting some of the fishing spots that are around here and nice and easy access for kayaks. And well, might as well do it. All right, here we go. Okay, here's our first stop. Just, I guess it would be south of the launch. I call this the Boatyard. I think it actually was like the start of a little quarry area, or possibly they were going to do some residentials around here, but it's a pretty wide, deep cutout, and there's quite a few boats that have been sunk around here. It's been real windy and it's real cloudy, so it's hard to see them, but I know there's one over here. I know there's two on this side, and there might be one in that corner. It's basically like a deep quarry, but it's a good spot to get out of the wind. It's a good place to go snorkel, swim a bit. You can rock climb over here on the tops, and it's just sharp drop off edges. There's always going to be fish, snappers, groupers. I see guys over here lobstering, so it kind of sticks out that you have this deeper water along the flats here. So, and it basically just dead ends right there. It's too bad the water is so murky, because they're pretty good sized boats that have been sunk over here. I'm sure they're either stolen or insurance claims. Yeah, just can't see them. But anyways, this is our first stop. Another trophy. Woohoo! Yeah, you want to poke me? Dun, dun, dun. Trophy shot. Look how big he is. Okay, this next spot is actually the whole east side of the channel, Kemp Channel that we're on, which is opposite the boat ramp over there. But the east side is the flat side, the drift side, and basically all you're looking for over here is bonefish, permit, tarpon. There's snappers, jacks, but you're basically drifting the shoreline. Just follow the edge of the shoreline and you're sight fishing the flats. That's all this is. It's all flats, very nice. Generally have the east to west wind, so it's the nicer wind break, and you're just spot fishing for fish. Pretty fun stuff. When it's windy, not so good, but when it's low wind, you get really excellent visibility. It's glass calm waters, it's flat, excellent for sight fishing. So just, you can start at any point and go either direction, but always the east side of the channel. The reason why the east side is more preferable is the other side, if you go down it, it's has a lot of grass, weeds, and all these kind of ferns and stuff in there. And this side over here, it's all sandy bottom. So you get a lot more crustaceans easily available, the shrimp, crabs, all those little mollusks are a lot more available on this side. And I think that wind breaks also helps them as well. Get a pretty good, decent current ripping through here, so that's always good. Little bonnet head shark there, cruising the flats looking for food. But that's what you're looking for, just any type of movement there. Alright, this is what I like to call the middle grounds. This is for the flats fishing, sight fishing, fly fishing people. huge expansive flats, a lot of little mangrove islands all over the place. What makes this one a little bit better is that you have Kemp Channel running through here. Just on the other side of those mangroves is another big channel that runs through parallel, and this is kind of a middle zone where they can cross traffic. It's kind of at the point from the Gulf side coming in, but this is all just strictly flats. All this white stuff is from the mullet, so there's still finger mullet around all inside here. Only thing really to use those for right now is barracudas and shark, but they're active on this flat as well. This island is actually probably the first stop for everybody because the launch is right there and you come straight out, and it's the only island in the middle of Kemp Channel right by the launch. There's nothing the other way, so it's a decent spot, but it gets hammered quite a bit. The side facing the dock has the deep channel on it. The side on the back side of it is just skinny flats, and the tail end of it goes to kind of grassy flats as well. But anywhere on the side facing the launch, which is the west side, has a deep undercut that's a really good fishable area. Always a good place to start and stop the end of the day at, and just give it a pitch in there and hit a couple spots on the way. You tend to be out of the east winds, so it's a good spot for that too. Let's see if I can get a quick bite here. Something's got it, picking at it. I think they already might have took it off the hook. Yep, thousands of snappers in there. Lots and lots of snappers. Got to take action where you can get it. Secret backdoor entrance to the Blimp Field Road there. You can go to the last sign, and there's a little channel that you can cut through to get through the back channel that goes behind these mangroves. Gets you out of the wind. It's also got decent snappers inside here. And we're in the back channel that goes to the Blimp Road, and then the estuary's back in there. And this is just a little channel that goes along the back side of these mangroves that follow the Kemp Channel. And back over here is some nice flat spots in my Tarpon Spot. This little channel opens up to the back side here. It's a good place to get out of the wind, do a little bit of flats fishing, sight fishing as well. Alright, this last spot is the back basin. Okay, it is on the west side of the channel, just north of the Blimp Road boat launch, and it's a totally covered. Even though it's the windier as crap on that side, these mangroves all provide a kind of a windbreak, so this whole basin over here stays pretty calm. Even at 15 to 20 knots, you can see how calm it is. Then you're able to work this whole shoreline here. There's a nice little cut just before the end. That's the tip, where that's the end of the mangroves. Then you just go way out to the Gulf there, And then we're almost perpendicular with Tarpon Valley Keys. So this is the farthest point that you can basically go following the mangroves from the launch on the west side. But very nice basin. Definitely can do sight fishing, fly fishing especially. And you just have plenty of view looking for moving fish around or working the mangroves. So this is the last spot, so we're gonna play around here a little bit and then head on back to the ramp. This is my tarpon spot. There's a little channel cut through here. Just seeing if there's anything around. The last tarpon that I hooked up with was here. Actually, last two of them. Back when I did that Tarpon Valley Islands video, I stopped over here and had a couple. Because that channel pushes water through and then it's got some undercut to mangroves, they would like just to sit in this kind of calm water here. These are just juveniles. This bottom is way too hard. They'll just cruise right along the edge of the mangroves here. And then every once in a while they'll breach and then just sucking air or picking off some glass minnows off the surface. Not seeing anything now. I haven't been out here for a while. I haven't been seeing very many tarpon around anywhere. All my spots have been pretty empty. But this is the sight casting part. You're just gonna cruise along, work these edges. This is the end section, the tip of the mangrove strip there, and then out there you can see the beach. That's Tarpon Valley Key there, and then all the way out to the Gulf side. That's as far as it generally goes, so I like to hit this edge just to see what's sitting on this corner here. Usually there's a lot of barracudas out here, but you can spot pretty much anything. It's a little bit late in the day because I'm getting that sun at a short angle. It's a little bit better when the midday, when the sun is up, you can see a lot better. There's just a ton of action all along there, so that's that wind blowing off the edge and the most amount of current ripping across there. And I'm just seeing bust ups after bust ups all out here. Looks like there's smaller fish chasing glass minnows, and then all of a sudden the bigger fish will chase those fish that were chasing those glass minnows, and you'll see these big explosions here. So this would be a good spot to pull up, anchor up, and start throwing a topwater or some sort of big plug out there. I have a feeling it's big barracudas. Alrighty, that pretty much covers us for the Blimp Road access fishing spots. That gets you a good coverage of the different areas around. Definitely fairly close to the launch, so not a lot of hard paddling, and depending on the wind, some are easier than the others. But hopefully that helps. Again, remember, there's no fences out there, so just because I have a spot way over here doesn't mean you can't fish in between. Find your own hot spots, and I hope you catch them. Thanks for watching.